subway groans under the city like a lockjaw. Vinyl crackle spinning in a half-lit room. Brooklyn breathing slow through the gloom.
Corner store glass, cracked in the frame. Old man Nas like he knows my name. 2 change counts in the lottery slip. Kids on the stoop with a dream and a grip. I watched hope fade in a paper cup. Watched good men fold when the rent came up. Still I wrote my name where the concrete splits. Swore I get out with my hands in wit. Black coat soap when I cross that street. My heart beat loud in the wet concrete. Every lost night got a lesson in it. Every hard note built a little more spirit. Hear that train beneath us. Feel the whole town shake. If you want it, you bleed for it. If you need it, you take.
Wet asphalt, we don't fall. Wet asphalt, hearts of gold. Pain stay loud, but we move. Pain stay loud, we got proof. Wet asphalt, name on the wall. Wet asphalt, rise from the fall.
Smoky apartment, blinds half closed. One bowl buzzing over worn out clothes. My phone light dies when the room gets tense. Every grin got a hidden defense. Man on the corner with the same damn stare said trust too fast and you wind up there. I keep my circle tight, keep my face unread. Count my losses before I count my bread. Jazz in the air from a radio low. Sweet little ghost in the afterglow. I seen big talk turn into dust. Seen fake love turn into rust. So I lock my door and I keep that pace. Bare knuckles truth on a tired face.
Wet asphalt, we don't fall. Wet asphalt, hearts of gold. Pain stay loud, but we move. Pain stay loud, we got proof. Wet asphalt, name on the wall. Wet asphalt, rise from the fall. I remember names that the years erased, and the ones that left without saying grace. Lonely can crawl through a crowded room. Still I learned how to bloom in the bruise.
If the night wants smoke, then I stand my ground. If the past come back, I don't back down.
Now I move like a shadow with a purpose lock. Cold eyes, clean steps, every door got a knock. No crown on my head, just a heavy load. King of the tunnel where the weak implode. I don't pray for mercy, I pray for aim. For a clear mind when the pressure came. For the ones I lost and the ones still near. For a path through the dark when the roads turn weird. If revenge got a voice, mine stays calm. Sharp as a blade but a steady palm. I survived the freeze, survived the feed. Now the whole damn block know my name in the breeze.
Wet asphalt, we don't fall. Wet asphalt, hearts of gold. Pain stay loud, but we move. Pain stay loud, we got proof. Wet asphalt, name on the wall. Wet asphalt, rise from the fall.
Empty station, rain in the tracks. Sirens fade and the night leans back. One last crackle and the room goes dim. And the dark pulls close like a final hymn.
Rain on the block glass, subway groans below. Brooklyn holding secrets in the cold window glow.
Corner store light buzzing, man, I knew that grin. Old heads trade warnings, kids try to fit in. Mama count the bills slow, dreams in the coffee tin. I learned hope gets heavy when the rent won't bend. Every step got weight, every block got eyes. I keep my head low, but my fire won't die.
Wet asphalt king, I still stand tall. Wet asphalt king, I don't fall, I don't fall. Pain in my pocket, loyalty in my vein. Wet asphalt king, I wear the rain.
Upstairs, the TV sensing smoke hangs in the room. Back porch, landlord knocking, somebody chasing doom. We talking half sentences, paranoia in the spoon. A sax line slips through plaster like a ghost in bloom. Every friend got a shadow, every smile a test. I keep one hand ready and the rest stay blessed.
Wet asphalt king, I still stand tall.
asphalt king, I don't fold, I don't fall. Pain in my pocket, loyalty in my vein. Wet asphalt king, I wear the rain.
I remember all the faces faded on the wall, names that sank like pennies, voices after fall. Lonely in the corridor, counting every scar. Still I hear my mother say, boy, you made it far. Now I move like midnight, cold eyes, no fear. Built from every setback, every bite, every year. If they come for what I built, they gon' find me near. Hard like a brick stairwell, hard but still sincere. No more asking mercy, no more running blind. I was born in that pressure, now the pressure's mine.
Wet asphalt king, I still stand tall. Wet asphalt king, I don't fold, I don't fall. Pain in my pocket, loyalty in my vein. Wet asphalt king, I wear the rain.
Empty station breathing, red tail lights fade. Rain keeps on talking through the iron shade. One last horn crying, then it slips away. Vinyl turns to silence, and the dark holds sway. Rain on Lennox, cold on my coat, sirens far off, I keep that hope. Boots on the curb, puddles on brick. Mama said move, never move slick. Bag in my hand, eyes on the prize. 3 locked doors, 1 set of lies. I seen good friends fold for a quick way out. Seen a small dream die in a 3-room house. Still I chased on through the blacked out block. Hard in the fire, but I don't stop. Rain on Lennox, I still stand. City took pieces, still got my hand. Rain on Lennox, you hear me sing. Loyal to pain. And everything. Oh. And everything. Smoke in the stairwell, cash in the sock. Cold little plans we made by the dock. Sleep ain't come easy, head full of noise. Every face smile had a price on joy. I moved in shadows, learned that lane. Dream big, stay low, guard that name. Jazz from a window, ghost in the bass. Night after night, I kept my pace. Rain on Lennox, I still stand. City took pieces, still got my hand. Rain on Lennox, you hear me sing. Loyal to pain. And everything. Faded photos on the wall, names I used to call. I was alone in that hall, still I rose through it all. No one saw the tear line, no one felt that fall. Now I wear the scars proud, let the whole block call. Now I'm the noise when the block goes still. Grind made a beast out of every bad deal. I came from the dark with a head full of steel. Built from the hurt that the cold night seal. Underground crown, no gold, just truth. Hands on the wheel, still hungry for proof. If the world say stop, I go harder, man. I'm that last light on a frozen avenue. Rain on Lennox, I still stand. City took pieces, still got my hand. Rain on Lennox, you hear me sing. Loyal to pain. And everything. And everything.
Empty streets now, rain falling slow. Subway hum below, I let it go. Vinyl crackle fades, smoke in the air till the last sound dies and I'm still there. I'm still there. Rain on Lennox.
The rain, it taps a lonely tune against my window pane. Another night beneath the moon, washing away the city stain. A whisper from the cobblestone of dreams that never bloom. My bitter sweet refrain, the rhythm of your weary beat, through joy and through the pain. My Brooklyn, oh my dear, you call my name. The scent of coffee, dark and deep, from kitchens warm and low, secrets that the shadows keep where hurried footsteps go. A memory soft and bittersweet of moments I once knew. Just a silhouette against the glow of streetlights soft and dim. Where did the easy laughter go? Now just a silent hymn, a faded photograph, you see, of what used to be. The saxophone, it sighs and weeps, a mournful, bluesy sound, while all the sleeping city sleeps. My thoughts still spin around. Another sirens in the distance. Cold air on my face. Old record hits. Yo, I learned to block by feel, crack steps, chip paint. Mama said move smart, I said I'm built on a weight. Corner store glow, $2 and a dream. I was counting every loss, still I kept the same beam. Came up with trust gets thin and the night stayed long. Every face got a price, every prayer got a song. I seen brothers fold quick for a little more shine. I kept my name in my pocket and my hunger in line. Hold me down tonight. The city knows my name. Hold
gigs and bad plans, smoke stuck in the coat, dreams in the back room, hope with a rope. I knew the rent was late and the fear was loud. Still I walked through the dark with my chin up proud. Phone screen lit up blue, every text felt like a test. Every step on the stairs had my pulse in my chest. No sleep, just moves on a cold slick grind. I was dodging the doubt while I sharpened the rhyme.
Hold me down tonight. Hold me down tonight. We bleed, but we rise. Bleed, but we rise. Hold me down tonight. The city knows my name. Hold me down tonight. I wear the hurt like fame. Sometimes I miss the ones who vanished in the rain. Their voices in my pockets, their laughter in my veins. I talk to the mirror when the room goes still. If I made it this far, then I know I will. Now I step through the smoke like I own that code. Not a king by luck, I was forged by the road. Underground crown, yeah, built from the scraps. Every scar on my hands is a map for the back. I don't fear the night, I converse with it. Put my pain on the page, then I commercialize it. If you hear that stomp, that's the crew in the lane. We came out the mud with a fire in the frame. Hold me down tonight. Hold me down tonight. We bleed, but we rise. Bleed, but we rise. Hold me down tonight. The city knows my name. Hold me down tonight. I wear the hurt like fame. Empty streets again, rain on the glass. Subway breath below when the seconds pass. Vinyl crackle fades like a ghost on the wind. Then it all goes dark and starts up again.
Rain on a brick, dust in the crackle, thunder in the distance. Old tape, low light, slow trumpet crying, sax in the back. Hallway smell like bleach, door locks click. Mom said eat slow, but my plate stays thin. Cold floor creaks, kids keep score. Everybody gotta look like they want yours. I learned quick, keep my head down, keep my mouth shut when the rent comes round. No handouts here, just hard choices. I grew up hearing pain in the house voice.
Loyalty or lie, loyalty or lie. You choose your side when the night cuts deep. Underground soul, we keep it real when the whole thing leaves. The trail burns slow, the trail burns slow, but I still stand with my blood in me.
Late night moves on a bent up route. Smoky jazz bar with the lights turned down. Dreams on the glass but they fade in the foam. Every smile in the room feel like borrowed hope. Neon on the rain on the cracked front step. I count my wins and what I got left. 2 missed calls and a pocket full of heat. Trying to build a life when the block don't sleep.
Loyalty or lie, loyalty or lie. You choose your side when the night cuts deep. Underground soul, we keep it real when the whole thing leaves. The trail burns slow, the trail burns slow, but I still stand with my blood in me.
I seen my man gone, I seen his name drained. Washed off the curb by the hard rain. Lonely on the stoop with the whole block cold. Memories hit hard when the trains roll low. If I talk to the dark, it might talk back. So I carry that weight and I don't look back. Look back, look back, look back, look back, look back, look back. Now I'm
move fearless with a scarred up grin. Every bruise on my skin taught me where I've been. I came from the crumbs to the table edge. No sleep, no peace, just the promise kept. I'ma rise from the pit with my chest held high. If the city want war, then the city get mine. Dark sky, hard truth, but I still breathe. Built from the loss and the need to leave. Loyalty alive, loyalty alive. You choose your side when the night cuts deep. Underground soul, we keep it real when the whole thing leaves. The trail burns slow, but I still stand with my blood in me. Rain on the rooftop, train far away, empty avenue, and the moon in gray. Old record crackle, fade in the blue. I walk through the dark, now the dark knows you.
Rain on the fire escape. Train shakes under the block. Vinyl crackle in the dark. Brooklyn breathing, don't stop. Corner store lights buzz low. Old man counts his change. Kids talk big by the candy rack. Dreams get small in the rain. I seen a man fold pride for a rent day promise. I seen my own face in the glass, mean, young and honest. Wet asphalt, white crosswalk, bloodline in the puddle. Mama said, keep your head up, son, while the world kept trouble.
Pain and loyalty, that's the code I know. Pain and loyalty, where the cold winds blow. City on my back, and I still won't fall. Pain and loyalty, pain and loyalty. Smoky apartment, crack fan, jars lying by the sink. Radio low with the horn swells, everybody too deep to speak. Hallway eyes got pressure, every knock makes me tense. Neighbors move like shadows do on a thin edge fence. I learned to hustle quiet, no flash, no praise, just bread in the sleeve. And a stare that stays if the past comes calling. I don't miss that call. I've been built from the brick dust, I've been built to stand tall. Pain and loyalty, that's the code I know. Pain and loyalty, where the cold winds blow. City on my back, and I still won't fall. Pain and loyalty, pain and loyalty. I remember names on the mailbox. I remember the weight of the weeks. I remember the ones who vanished and the ones who sleep in the streets. Lonely like a station platform, late train, hard breath, bent knees. But the heart keeps one small ember that nobody ever takes from me. Now I move like a room of cold eyes, no need to shout. Every step got a reason, every room got a doubt. Underground king with a scrape on the crown, still I wear that grind proud. If you want revenge, it's a long, slow meal, and I eat mine cold, no crowd. Midnight drive, wipers working, ghosts in the rear view line. I survived what tried to own me. Now the dark knows my name just fine. Pain and loyalty, that's the code I know. Pain and loyalty, where the cold winds blow. City on my back, and I still won't fall. Pain and loyalty, pain Station, last train gone. Rain keeps falling through. Sirens fade to a far off side, then the night breaks loose. Vinyl crackle, tape his thin till it drifts away. Brooklyn gone in the static now, and the dark stays gray.
Rain on the blocks tonight. Sirens fade far away. Cold wind on Lennox. Old wax in the gray. Yeah, abandoned corner, I learned how to breathe. When the windows were boarded, still feeding the dream. Concrete prayer on a cracked up stoop. Mama said survive, so I studied the loop. Cold nights, hard eyes, hunger in the chest. Every step mean more, every loss a test. I seen hope wear chain link scars. Still I reach for the top through the boulevard bars. Loyalty held me.
Pain in the skyline.
Who else gon' keep me?
Rain on my name,
But I still rise.
pain in the skyline.
Look in my eyes. Yeah. Smoky apartments, the hallway low. One bulb flicker when the wrong men show. I hear whispers through the radiator heat. Every deal got a shadow on the edge of the street. Backdoor money, paper pass fast. Everybody talk big till the pressure come crash. I keep one hand clean, one hand tight. Paranoia dance when the building turn white.
Pain in the skyline.
Loyalty held me.
Pain in the skyline.
Who else gon' keep me?
Rain on my name,
But I still rise.
pain in the skyline.
Look in my eyes. I still see the names on the wall in my mind. Lost friends, lost time, same cold line. Subway windows show my face in the dark. Lonely train hum like a bruise in the heart. Now I move like a ghost with a crown in my coat. Underground king when the whole block froze. They want my seat, but the stairs stay steep. I was built in the night where the weak don't keep. No sleep, no break, just a slower burn. Every scar on my back made a lesson turn. I came from the rain with a heart of soul. Now the whole damn borough know I own my road.
Pain in the skyline.
Loyalty held me.
Pain in the skyline.
Who else gon' keep me?
Rain on my name,
But I still rise.
pain in the skyline.
Look in my eyes.
Train sound rolling through the night. Empty avenues, no souls in sight. Rain on the rooftops, fading slow. Dust on the needle, let it go.
Rain on the awning.
Footsteps in the dark.
A red tail light fades, then the siren starts.
I came up off the curb with a cracked front tooth. Mama said keep moving, so I kept my proof. A stack of late bills and a head full of plans. Cold air in my lungs, dirt under my hands. I knew every shortcut, every chain link gate, every stair from the corner, every night that stayed. If the block wanted blood, I wanted the crown. If the world shut a door, I kicked the frame down.
Loyalty hurts, but I keep it. City on my back, I don't weaken. Rain on my face, still breathing. Hollow block crown, I keep it. Loyalty hurts, but I keep it. City on my back, I don't weaken. Hold my name, don't bend it. Hollow block crown, I keep it.
We was flipping small dreams in a basement glow. Smoking the drapes in a pot that was low. No sleep, no peace, just a radio hum. Every call felt risky, every knock felt dumb.
My boy sold hope with his eyes too tired. I sold my fear till the fear got fired. Then the jazz in the night tried to harm my chest, and I saw my own face in a broken glass mess. Loyalty hurts, but I keep it. City on my back, I don't weaken. Rain on my face, still breathing. Hollow black crown, I keep it. Loyalty hurts, but I keep it. City on my back, I don't weaken. Hold my name, don't bend it. Hollow black crown, I keep it. I've been lonely in a room full of noise, counting all the losses, all the boys. Faded names in a folder in my mind. Every smile got a shadow close behind. Still I hear that old voice in my head. Don't let the hard years put you to bed. So I stand where the cold wind cuts. Heart still loud when the daylight shuts. Now I move like a rumor through the avenue. Every scar in my skin got a latitude. I was built from the parts that they threw away. Now they watch when I step, what I say, what I weigh. Underground king, but I wear it plain. No gold on my neck, just to weigh the pain. I don't preach, I report what's real. How a broke little kid turned a knife in the wheel. If the whole block slept, I was up with the ghosts. Now I drive through the rain with the life I chose. Loyalty hurts, but I keep it. City on my back, I don't weaken. Rain on my face, still breathing. Hollow black crown, I keep it. Loyalty hurts, but I keep it. City on my back, I don't weaken. Hold my name, don't bend it. Hollow black crown, I keep it. Empty street, wet asphalt, tracks in the shine. Subway rumbling low, like it's reading my mind. Then the crackle falls softer, till it barely remains, and the dark holds on to my name.
Rain on Lennox, cold on my coat, vial in the dark, sirens in the blocks. Corner store glow in the glass, boarded up doors on my path. I learned to walk light, talk less, keep my dreams tucked in the chest. Kids on the stoop know the code, hope in the mud, still gold. I seen men fold for a bag, still I kept my name in the bag. Pain in the skyline, pain in the skyline. We still stand tall, loyal through it all. Pain in the skyline, pain in the skyline. Rain on the block, we don't fall off. Up in the walk-up, smoke in the frame, sink full of dishes, whole month the same. Light in the hall like a nervous sigh. Every floorboard tells you who lies. I kept my work in the side, seam tight, phone on low, no one sleeping right. Every knock sound like a test, every smile got a hidden edge. Pain in the skyline, pain in the skyline. We still stand tall, loyal through it all. Pain in the skyline, pain in the skyline. Rain on the block, we don't fall off. Lost ones ride with me on the F train late. I can hear their names when the doors still shake. I was lonely then, but I made a way. If I say I'm here, I mean I stay. Now I move like I own the night. Heavy steps, but the sights stay bright. They talk tough, I've seen it before. I built this from the basement floor. Underground crown, no shine, just truth. Every scar on me came from proof. I came up where the weak get swept. Still I kept what the city left. Pain in the skyline, pain in the skyline. We still stand tall, loyal through it all. Pain in the skyline, pain in the skyline. Rain on the block,
Horn drifting low till the whole night gone in the suit and glow.
Rain on the fire escape, glass on the curb, old record spins, and the whole block heard.
Came up from the bodega like cold hands, no luck, all bite. Mama said, boy, keep your head low. I kept my chin up in the back row. Red brick sleeping on a crack stoop. Big dreams in the bad loop. I watched them deals in the alley glow. Every trust me was a setup though. Still I walk that line with a bruised up heart. If the whole town folds, I know where to start.
Hold me down tonight, hold me down tonight. We've been through the fire, we still alright. Hold me down tonight, hold me down tonight. If the world goes cold, we keep that fight.
Late shift cash in a paper bag. New coat, same old drag. Smoke hung low in the corner booth. 2 flat whites and a half truth. Heard my name in a jealous tone. Seen a fake friend claim my throne. But I move like I got no fear. Steady as the train when it rattles near. City don't sleep, it take what it can't break. I got 2 choices now. Stand tall or shake.
Hold me down tonight, hold me down tonight. We've been through the fire, we still alright. Hold me down tonight, hold me down tonight. If the world goes cold, we keep that fight. I remember every loss I wore, every door slammed shut before. Lonely rooms and a stolen dream. Faded faces in the steam. If I fall, let the block still know I was built from the dirt below. I was built from the dirt below. Whoa.
Now I talk with a scarred up grin. Built my name from the shape I'm in. Underground crown, but it fits just right. I earned that shine in the dead of night. No handouts, no silver spoon. Just a long walk under a swollen moon. And I still hear that siren cry. Like, go on, kid, don't let it die.
Hold me down tonight, hold me down tonight. We've been through the fire, we still alright. Hold me down tonight, hold me down tonight. If the world goes cold, we keep that fight. Empty avenue, rain keeps falling. Far train hum, and a voice keep calling. Dust on the groove, then it slips away, and the dark just swallows the day.
Rain on the pain, a lonely patter. Another cold night, what does it matter? The city sleeps, or so it seems. But I'm awake, chasing old dreams. A flicker of neon, a whispered sigh. Another taxi passing by. Oh, Manhattan, you're a bittersweet tune underneath
from the greats, a ghostly plume. Lost in the city's echoing room. Shadows they dance, a silent ballet. Wishing for dawn and a brighter day. A smoky piano, a distant refrain. Washing away all the doubt and the pain. Oh, Manhattan, you're a bittersweet tune underneath this pale, pale moon. You give me rhythm, you give me blues. You're the only game I ever choose. Memories like smoke, they drift and they fade. Of promises whispered and choices we made. A quiet reflection, a tear in my eye. Just me and the city beneath this vast sky.
From cobblestone alleys to penthouse high, I've seen every story, heard every sigh. This concrete jungle, a queen on a throne, making me feel like I'm never alone.
Rain on the platform edge, train breath in the dark, cold coin in my palm. I learned hunger from the block, hallway buzzing, broken lock. Mama prayed, I never stop. 2 jobs, still the rent too high. 1 more step and I'm on fire. Kids talk tough by the stairwell, eyes low but they know well. Every door got a story in it, every scar got a name in it.
Queensbridge rain on my name, loyal to the ones I came with. Queensbridge rain on my name, betrayal turned to ash and flame. City hum, I won't fold, I was built in the cold. Queensbridge rain on my name, still standing, still the same.
Late night slipping through the crowd, paper in my cold head down, smoke in the room, jazz in the air. Dreams get thin when the fear gets near. Phone lights up, bad news again. Fake love foes where the pressure been. I keep my circle small and tight, cause every shadow want a piece tonight.
Queensbridge rain on my name, loyal to the ones I came with. Queensbridge rain on my name, betrayal turned to ash and flame. City hum, I won't fold, I was built in the cold. Queensbridge rain on my name, still standing, still the same. Rain on the fire escape. Lonely nights don't change my face. Memories stuck in the runoff, but I still rise when the sun off. Yeah.
I move like a rumor gone, then I hit back, crown on. No fear in my step, no doubt in my chest. I'm the last one left when the room went west. Underground king, stone cold grit. Every setback made me quick. Try me once, you learn my name. I don't bend, I don't break, I don't change.
Queensbridge rain on my name, loyal to the ones I came with. Queensbridge rain on my name, betrayal turned to ash and flame. City hum, I won't fold, I was built in the cold. Queensbridge rain on my name, still standing, still the same. Rain on the concrete, sirens fade out low. Empty station, low tax cry, then the crackle, let's go.
in the dark. Cold coin in my palm. I learned hunger from the block.
Hallway buzzing, broken lock. Mama prayed, I never stop. 2 jobs, still the rent too high. 1 more step and I'm on fire. Kids talk tough by the stairwell. Eyes low, but they know well. Every door got a story in it. Every scar got a name in it. Queensbridge rain on my name. Loyal to the ones I came with. Queensbridge rain on my name. Betrayal turned to ash and flame. City hum, I won't fall. I was built in the cold. Queensbridge rain on my name. Still standing, still the same. Late night slipping through the crowd. Paper in my coat, head down. Smoke in the room, jazz in the air. Dreams get thin when the fear gets near. Phone lights up, bad news again. Fake love folds where the pressure been. I keep my circle small and tight, cause every shadow want a piece tonight. Queensbridge rain on my name. Loyal to the ones I came with. Queensbridge rain on my name. Betrayal turned to ash and flame. City hum, I won't fall. I was built in a cold. Queensbridge rain on my name. Still standing, still the same. Cold rain on the fire escape. Lonely nights don't change my face. Memories stuck in the runoff, but I still rise when the sun. I move like a rumor, gone, then I hit back. Crown on. No fear in my step, no doubt in my chest. I'm the last one left when the room went west. Underground king, stone cold grit. Every setback made me quit. Try me once, you learn my name. I don't bend, I don't break, I don't change. Queensbridge rain on my name. Loyal to the ones I came with. Queensbridge rain on my name. Betrayal turned to ash and flame. City hum, I won't fall. I was built in the cold. Queensbridge rain on my name. Still standing, still the same. Rain on the concrete. Sirens fade out low. Empty station. Lone sacks cry, then the crackle, let's go.
Rain on the land, sea. Hey.
Rain on the land, sea, dripping off the awning. Sirens in the distance, whole block still yawning. Boots on the puddles, I'm counting every flaw. Cold air in my lungs, but I never seen a law. Mama said, son, keep your face up. I seen men fold fast when the rent came due. Corner store flicker on a broken wet block. I was young, fist tight, with a plan to outlast you. Backdoor deals, I learned silence. 2 eyes on the stoop and a knife in the mind. Dreams in my pocket, but they weighed like bricks. And the nights got long when the lights went blind. I watched my friends split like smoke in a tunnel. 1 for the check, 1 for the name. I stayed low, moved smart, kept faith in the crawl. Had a hard little heart and a hunger for change. If I break slow. If I rise, let it show. Keep me close, keep me real. I know what the cold roads know.
Rain on the land, sea. Hold me down. We take the hurt. We wear it proud. Rain on the land, sea. Don't let go. East side soul. When the whole block knows.
Midnight hustle in a room full of warnings. Cigarette ash on the window ledge. I read faces like cards, I read rooms like debts. Every grin got teeth when the money got ledge. I had a dream, bigger than the hallway, bigger than the sirens and the cracked front glass. But paranoia walk with me nightly, like a shadow that laughed when the good times passed. Still I built from scraps and bad weather, from train smoke, rainwater, bent up pride. If the world said no, I said watch this. Then I stamped my name where the weak ones hide. If I break slow. If I rise, let it show. Keep me close, keep me real. I know what the cold roads know.
Rain on the land.
echoes, faded faces in a glass of rain. Every loss left a bruise in the marble. Every win still came dressed in pain. If I call out, who answers? If I fall, who stays? I kept a little fire in the ruins, just enough to light my way. Now I move like I earned every haul. Every scar on my jaw got a story to tell. Underground king with a crown made of pressure. I've been to the pit and I came back well. No throne, just a chair by the window. No gold, just a pulse that won't quit. I rose from the mud with my name in my mouth and a vow on my tongue that I'm built for this. Let the cold wind talk, let it test me. Let the whole damn city hear my drum. I'm the kid from the edge with a heart of flame, and I'm still not done. I'm still not done.
Rain on the land, sea. Hold me down. We take the hurt. We wear it proud. Rain on the land, sea. Don't let go. Eastside soul. When the whole block knows.
Empty streets now, rain on the pavement. Train far off like a ghost in the dark. Crackle in the silence, then it slips away till leaving the night forgets my heart.
Rain on Essex. Boots on wet stone. Sirens far off. I keep moving on. Hands in my coat, hard on the edge. Mama said stay sharp, boy, don't slip again. Corner store glow through the busted glass. One wrong move here and the day might pass. I learned real quick who smiles for the free, who trade your name for a seat on the street. Now I want more than a room and a chain. I want my last name echoing through the rain. Rain on Essex. I don't fold, I rise. Rain on Essex. Pain in these eyes. City keep calling, I answer back. Loyalty heavy, I carry that. Basement steps with the locks half rusted. Night shift talk and the bills all busted. Black coffee gone, cold on the tongue. We count small wins cause the big ones come. Smoke in the air and a prayer in my head. Half my dreams alive, half of them dead. I seen close friends turn ghost in a week. Now I move like the floor might speak. Still I build slow, brick by brick. From these thin days, I make thick. Rain on Essex, I don't fold, I rise. Rain on Essex, pain in these eyes. City keep calling, I answer back. Sometimes I miss who I was before. Before the hunger, before the war. Empty apartment, one dead lamp. Name in the mirror, looking worn and stamped. If I go quiet, it's not defeat. I'm hearing my own footsteps in the street. Now they know my steps. When I hit that block, I came from the cracks where the good men stop. No handouts here, just a scarred up climb. I learned how to win with a borrowed time. Underground king with a tireless chest. Every setback fed that fire in my breath. I don't chase luck, I make my own. Turn that cold night to a stepping stone. Rain on Essex, I don't fold, I rise. Rain on Essex, pain in these eyes. City keep calling, I answer back. Loyalty heavy, I carry that. Empty streets now, rain falling slow. Subway hum below, while the old doubts go, I keep walking. till the dark turns thin, then the tape runs out and the night sinks in.
Rain on the roof, distant train call, dust in the groove, night on the wall.
Project hall lights buzz, paint peeling low. My mother worked late, still made it home. Third floor stairs creak, keys in my fist. One eye on the door, one eye on the wrist. Stomach empty again, dreams on the shelf. Learn how to move and not fold on myself. The block taught hard, the block taught cold. I kept my name when the streets took hold.
Loyalty or lie, loyalty or lie. I know who stayed when the room went dry. Loyalty or lie, loyalty or lie. I rose from the hurt, now I won't sit down. Loyalty or lie, loyalty or lie. I know who stayed when the room went dry. Loyalty or lie, loyalty or lie. I rose from the hurt, now I won't sit down. Smoky back room, glass on the bar. Old men talking like they wore scars. Guitar in the corner, dreamt it in pain. My plans look small, but they stayed in my vein. Neon on my coat, rain on my shoes. Every hard choice left a bruise. I watch good friends fade from the seat. One went quiet, one hit the street. Still I wrote it down, sharp as a knife. If they took the night, I still take my life. Loyalty or lie, loyalty or lie. I know who stayed when the room went dry. Loyalty or lie, loyalty or lie. I rose from the hurt, now I won't sit down. Loyalty or lie, loyalty or lie. Lost names in the rain, I still hear them near. Cold bench, empty steps, heavy every year. I was alone there, still I kept my faith. If the dark wanted me, I made it change. Now I come up hard, no fear in my chest. Built from the wreckage, I passed every test. Hands rough, mind sharp, hard in the flame. I don't chase crowns, I just guard my name. Every scar I wear means I got through. Every fake friend gone, made more room for truth. Underground steps, but I climb like steel. If the world shut doors, I made my own deal. Loyalty or lie, loyalty or lie. I know who stayed when the room went dry. Loyalty or lie, loyalty or lie. I rose from the hurt, now I won't sit down. Loyalty or lie, loyalty or lie. I know who stayed when the room went dry. Loyalty or lie, loyalty or lie. I rose from the hurt, now I won't sit down. Rain on the rooftops, train fades low. Empty avenue where the lost ones go. Dust in the crackle, needle to the end. Then the night closes in and starts again.